Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Now, I had posted a video and you probably would have seen it by now. It's my dog's birthday walk. Now, she goes for a walk anyway every day. But it was a particular longer, extra special walk, it being her birthday. So it was a nice walk, really, really good. I wanted the vlog that I was doing to be a little bit longer. I did cut it short, and I'm just wanting to do a quick video on explaining to you guys why I actually cut it short. So here we go. Please explain the look around my eyes. I put some makeup on and I've tried everything to get it off. So I do look a little bit of a mess, and I don't normally have headphones in when I'm making a video, but my sound wasn't working with my headphones off, so I'm gonna see if it works with them on. Fingers crossed, guys. Anyway, so the reason why I cut my video short, which you can probably tell I cut it short and probably thought, oh, she might have been wanting to do a bit more than that. I don't normally end as quiet or anything like that. I was about to queue up to go into Tesco. That's not why I cut it short. I could have continued after that because I waited outside initially, but just before getting to Tesco, there was this guy being quite rude and I was silly. I had a bit of an argument with him, and it just, ruined it for me, put me off continuing more of the video, and I was stressed, and I just thought, no more filming at this point, just get to the queue for your local shop, just get to the queue, just end the video and just have a bit of a break, time to cool and calm down. Don't try and continue a video when you're in a stressed out mood, because I just didn't want that kind of vibe on here. There are times people do get stressed and it does get put, on video, but I just think this is one of those platforms, once it's out there, So let me just go and explain what had happened, what the argument was about. So, as you guys know and can see in the video, if you've seen the video, if not, I can leave a link to it in the description so that you can see what I'm talking about. Luckily, I didn't include it in the video. I wasn't recording at that point, so that was good on my part. But even if I was, I can edit it out anyway. But it just less hassle knowing that it wasn't even put in. So, there was a guy on his bike that was coming towards us, and he was ringing his bell to let us know that he was coming towards us so that we knew to move to the side to let him go, which is fine. I'm happy to do that. There was quite a few cyclists around, and there was quite a few we were having to let pass by, but that's not an issue. I'm happy to do it. It just makes me feel good that I've let them pass. I no issue. Okay, you're probably wondering where the issue is, but it's coming. So, during that process, during that time, there was another guy on his bike who was ringing his bell. He was behind us, and my brother, he wasn't very observant. He was concentrating on walking the dog, keeping an eye on her, as he does. And the guy in front on his bike we all thought it was him ringing his bell, but it wasn't. It was actually the guy behind us. And we let him pass. Ryan did when he eventually noticed he was behind. Because we heard a bell and we saw a guy in front on the bike, we didn't realise the guy that was behind us was behind us. We didn't actually realise straight away. So as he went past on his bike, he said that we were rude, and I shouldn't have responded. I should have just left it and carried on, but I didn't. I just said to my friend, you know who she is, her name's Chloe, she's been introduced in my last video, so because I've introduced her, I feel like I can actually see her name. I know I've said before I don't like to say names, but I've introduced her, you know who she is now, if you've seen the video. Anyway, so I said to Chloe, you know, we let him pass. I think he was quite rude. And I didn't realise at this point that he was actually going to hear me. And he did. And I feel really awful still. I feel bad about things like this for a long time. I shouldn't, but I do. And I still feel bad now. So he stopped on his bike and he turned round and said, "Excuse me, but where's your manners?" And I was thinking in my mind, and I was saying to myself, don't say anything, you know, just turn left or turn round, go back another way, don't continue going the same way as him, just let him say what he's going to say. But then I thought, no, I let so many people pass on a daily basis and they don't say thank you. I'm not going to stand for it, I said, and I had my not standing for it hat on, and I just said, "Excuse me, I hope you don't mind me saying, but we did just let you pass, and you didn't say thank you. That was quite rude." And then he just said again, you know, "If you guys didn't move, I would have ran into you." And I said, "I'm sorry we didn't notice, but there was a guy coming towards us on his bike and we thought he rang his bell and it just all happened really quick." And he had called me words so I'm not going to mention because I'm not swearing on YouTube, but he did say something that wasn't very nice, and you know, it's not really appropriate. I mean, I have kids that watch me, so I want to be careful of what I say, but he he wasn't very nice, and it just put me off doing any more filming earlier, and I shouldn't have said anything, but I was just really not angry at this point, but very, you know, come on, we did let you pass when we acknowledged that you were there type thing. Because there was so much going on, we were letting so many people pass when we were walking. It's sometimes, if someone's behind us, we don't always realise they're there. And where the guy in front of us coming towards us, where he also had a bell on his bike, I thought it was him ringing it, but he was the other side and we were already away from him. And the path was so big, there was room for all of us on it anyway. And he said, "This is a cycle path, you're not allowed to be here." But what we are, it's not just a cycle path, it's for those that want to walk on it. And he was saying that there's plenty of room. And, you know, he went off at that point. We didn't see him again. He obviously went a different way to the way we went in the end, which was, you know, fine. It wouldn't have mattered if he did end up going where we went, you know. No issues, you go where you like. But I just think all we wanted to do is enjoy a really nice walk. And it kind of just spoiled the rest of it. I mean, we were fine after like 10 minutes of talking about what happened, and I tried to calm down a bit because it did kind of frustrate me, because I normally let things like that slide. I'm normally, you know, they don't want to say thank you, that's their problem, but I just it just got to that point with me where I don't know, I shouldn't have said anything, but I did. And I do regret it, and I don't know if the guy regrets it. You know, I don't really care if he does or he doesn't. I don't know who he is, he doesn't know me, so... But Chloe and Ryan were very, it's fine, you know, we're used to it. I said, I know, and, you know, I'll be a lot better soon. I had to mention it. Anyway, this has been a video I didn't think I'd end up doing today. Well, tonight. But anyway, I want to say I hope you enjoyed. It's not really a fun video. I'm just having a bit of a moan and explaining why I cut it short. Anyway, this has been the reason why I cut my video short earlier. I'm really sorry if anything I've said has offended anyone. I'm just saying as it is, as it happened, you know, what was said. I'm not saying the nasty stuff that he said because it's not really appropriate. I wouldn't do it anyway. But anyway, I hope that you now understand why I cut my last video short. So I have a lovely week and a lovely day and a nice evening, because it's evening now, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.